Hey guys, it's Saturday and I had a blast last night. We went to St Augustine. It was a really good time. Great town, really nice town, and yeah, we had a really good time. It's nice to be able to be in a profession that I absolutely love. Really enjoying the direction that I'm actually going in. You know, yes, there's those areas that we have to deal with within our own minds. We all do. But you know what? It's all about growth and all about moving forward. And I'll tell you what, my girls have got me wrapped around their little fingers. I was trying to get out for this walk, and my youngest and my wife are sitting down. My wife's having breakfast, and my youngest is over sitting on the couch. And when I say youngest, she's 17, right? And she's like, "Oh, Dad, you know, can you give me some cookies, please?" I'm like, "Yeah. What do you want?" Because they've been baking. You know, there's all kinds of different cookies for over the holidays and that. And yeah, what do you? Oh, you just surprised me. I'm like, all right. She goes, "But I don't want your quantity because I walk out with the tin." So I grabbed. My wife's made these sugar cookies, and there's no icing on them, but there's these like little bowls of coloured icing. So if you want them, you can just put it on yourself. Of course, it's runny and shit, right? So I take the I take the I take the cookies into my daughter. And my daughter looks at the ones that ain't nice, and she goes, "There's no icing on them." And I went, "What?" And I went, I want to get out. I want to get out, and I'm looking at the door. I want to get out. I want to get out for a walk. I want to go for a walk. She's like, "But there's no icing on it." Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, I go. I take the fucking cookies. And I go back in and start putting the icing on. But then all the icing was because it's not set up. So that's all like dripping over the edge. And then I get it on my wife's tablecloth on the dining table, and I'm like, "Oh no!" So I kind of dab my finger for it to get it off, and I'm thinking, "Oh no, this is not worth my life." So this might be the last vlog that I do. Once my bleeding wife gets wind of I've done something that's thank God it's red, but I dropped blue on it, so that's really great. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I put a short out, and some of you may have seen it already. And you know, I put the one that I put. Fair enough. I put the wrong spelling in, and it was patience, and I spelt it as like a patient in a hospital, and I realised after I'll tell you what I'm about to tell you. It's just the way it was done. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about criticism a little bit, because criticism isn't a bad thing, guys. It's not a bad thing at all. It's actually a good thing to get criticism. And if you're running an establishment, and you know the criticism you wanna look at, because if something keeps cropping up as a pattern that maybe someone's not liking or something, then hey, maybe you want to look at it. Maybe you're overseeing something, and you might want to look at that. But anyway, so criticism is really important. And you know, I remember the old Steve didn't take criticism too well, and there's reasons for it, which you know now the new me sees, and is able to been able to change all this. This is why I'm doing this video about it. And so anyway, I spelled it wrong. I put it out there yesterday, and I actually picked up 2 more subscribers. So thank you guys. I actually had dropped 3. Now I got them 3 back and 2 more on the top. So you know that really helps me get the word out of other people. So please keep hitting that subscribe and like, guys, because it's helping get out and land in front of other people. and people that I don't even know now. And I've heard that people were saying I'm showing up, I'm starting to pop up without even a search. So please keep doing it, because it does. When you hit that subscribe and like, guys, you're not only getting benefit out of hopefully my videos yourself, just looking around in case they get hit by a car, but you're going to be helping other people, because it's helping it get out there to other people, guys. So by the end of the year, if I could hit that, jeez, I don't know if it's possible, because it'd be down to people doing it, but if I could hit that bloody 120 subscriber mark by the end of the year, it'd be brilliant. Good morning. It'd be absolutely awesome. But anyway, back to the criticism. So I put the video out there, and it's all about getting the word out, right? It's all, if you watch my videos, if this is the first time you're seeing me, go back and look at my videos. It's all to do with the mind and getting yourself in the right direction and helping people see maybe a different way and connecting. And yeah, of course, it all comes back to the business itself. You never know if someone, which is always a blessing when someone puts that trust, reaches out to me and says, hey, I'd like to be a client. Great, all right, let's work, right? Because I love that. But so anyway, so it's about getting the word out, as everybody hopefully realizes. So positive word. So I put it out there. Yeah, I spelled the patients wrong. So anyway, I got one person came up and says, they relate. Great, awesome, hit that one, right? So all of a sudden I'm thinking, great, right? If you relate to someone and you get that message back, job done, right? And then I got another one. I can't even remember who it was. I'm not going to say any. Wouldn't say any names anyway, even if I knew, because it doesn't matter. I know how to deal with it now. I know how to work with this kind of, I'm not expecting to always get positive praise at all. There's going to be criticism, but I do like that criticism, as long as it's a proper, constructive, positive PMA way of doing it. So, I get at least get the spelling right or something like that. It was words to that effect. That you just kind of know. It's not like it's not like someone seeing it and like I would. If I saw that. Good morning. If I saw that, I would have got a hold of the person, but I probably would have even noticed, which probably a lot of people didn't, but because I didn't. But like I say, I'll tell you where it comes from in a minute. But it was. If I would have had the message of, hey, listen, man, it was a great message, bang on, man. But hey, might want to take a look at the spelling, and you know what? I would have absolutely taken, like I did. I completely took the part, learned, did the lesson, right? Didn't go to the insecurity of myself, because I know where it's coming from, right? I know exactly where it's coming from with me. Absolutely correct. I'm not very good with grammar. I'm one of those people that grew up and looks at myself and thinks, I wish I would have just tried that a little bit more, in the English lessons and polish the grammar up. Because now look at it, and I do look at it as something that's it's a nice thing. But saying that, people also say that the way I write and everything, it's me. They know it's me. But you've got to be able to kind of relate to that. And so that's where my insecurity comes from, because yeah, absolutely, at first it rang a bell, but that's where the lesson is. So I was able to see that, notice that it was my own insecurities and that emotion coming from there, and I knew it had nothing to do with actually what was going on in front of me. So now, as soon as you do that and relate that to yourself, you're able to put that on the other person now, and think, why would they say that like that? Why? What? Now, it could have been, again, not meant in any kind of particular way at all. Absolutely, right? On this end, it's touched a nerve. I'm able to handle it now through lots and lots of therapy, lots of work. Actually just, slipping all the time, and then being realising what that slip was, and then correcting it. And in the end, you get to the point where I'm at now, where I took that and I'm like, all right, but it's the reason why I'm making this vlog. So there's positives that's come out of this, guys, because now I'm able to take what just happened and translate that to somebody that's going to get it, so someone's going to get learning from. So there's actually a whole positive that came out of it. And it's only because I didn't go into the whirlwind of, oh shit, that fucking like, and you start beating yourself up because now you're fucking, you ain't pleasing that person. You're going to get a lot of criticism, no matter what, whether it's good, bad, or thrown your way in a different way. You're going to get it. And especially the more people see you, you're going to get it more. But it's knowing where you sit, knowing where these insecurities of yourself come from. So, it's a shame because, yes, I got the lesson from the individual. Absolutely, I got the lesson. Absolutely. It even taught me, to be able to see where it's come from. Brilliant. Love that. That's growth on my side. But I've also liked to make that connect. Because I do with people that contact me. I've spoke back and forth, and it's not been out of the ordinary for me to get a hold of someone and say, right, what's going on, and just work on them for a little bit and get them on the right track, and boom, and nothing said, done. Yeah, just helping someone out. And I've done that plenty of times, especially when I see someone maybe not turning up or something, and I have their contact, and I'll reach out, hey, what's going on? I've done it. I do it with clients. I do it with clients that are on their journey. Just reach out from time to time. You're good. And sometimes they're like, oh, I could do with a tune-up. All right, all good. In you come. Right? So there's all these positives that came out of it, but it's the way you look at these things, guys. You can either take a criticism like that, which, I don't know how it was. I can't fully say what was going on in that person's mind, which is another thing to look at, guys, is how do you want this person to hear or receive what you're about to say, right? Because my wife is a professional at that. She'll say things that hits a nerve with me, and that's all down to me as well, right? It's all our emotion is our emotion. It's how we deal with that emotion, and what do we do with it. That's gonna have cause and effect, right? But my wife has a way of coming out with things, and it sounds like a complete attack. And I'll point it out, and she'll be like, "No, that's not how I meant it." But there's the other bit on the other side. If this keeps happening, if that person is not seeing the triggers, which my wife, she's tuning into it, yeah. If that person doesn't see that that's a triggering fact that keeps happening on their part, or if other people are telling them this as well, that criticism, that taking it and being like, okay, maybe I need to shift something here. If that's not going on, then, I don't know. But it's knowing that criticism's going to be there, guys. You can't get away from it. Know how you want the other person to receive something, and how you want to portray something, because it can get taken the wrong way. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, and learn from even from the things that rub you the wrong way. I could have taken that. Trust me, I could have the old Steve would have taken that, and would have beat himself up like crazy. Did I take the video down real quick? Yeah, I did, because I thought, yeah, he's right, right. And was there that little split second of like, what the? Yeah, of course. Right? But before you go to that next, what the right? Before you go to that next one, pause. Okay, let's look at this. Is there reality to it? Yeah, there was a reality to it. Right? Where's that coming from then? What's the reality of it? Yeah? The way I received it. So how did I receive it? Then just start looking. Right? Hope everybody has a great holiday. Go and tune into the podcast too. Go and like and subscribe over there. I'm not quite sure whether you can do it on every platform or but whatever platform you use, go and give that a like as well. Getting Real with Cocky Buddha. So go and check it out. Getting as in Gettin. Go and check it out. And please give the old subscribe and like on here as well. If you've looked for this, if you've watched this right through to the end, then you must be getting something out of it, yeah? If you're at this point. So go and give that like and subscribe, guys, please. And let's get this out there to other people. Because if I can get those subscribe numbers up and I can get the likes up, and you know, listen, this is, again, like I say, this is about getting the word out. And if I can reach other people, and you know, hey, business grows as well, great, awesome, right? It's good for me too. Good karma back. But you don't know who you're going to be helping out, guys, right? So, stay the course, guys. Namaste.